Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're with us. Well, it's the day after we tried to clear all the snow out of the tunnel that had collapsed. And we're going to show you what's going on. It looks like some of the tunnel's trying to pop back up, but it also looks like the middle is still sagging pretty good. I'm going to show you what's in the inside. You'll be able to compare how it looked in the other video, and then we'll go from the top and show you what it looks like there. I think Lee's going to try to push it out. I don't know. I hope it doesn't collapse on him. Let's go look. Quite a difference. If you remember how low it was before, and now look, we've actually got a little bit of room going on. It's still bulging out on the sides there, so it's not making a round tunnel. I don't know if it'll come back to normal. We might just have a flat top tunnel. Still dripping pretty good over there. You could see the stream of liquid falling. Okay, that's what it looks like down there. But it looks way better. And once we attach it back together, do you know where your zip ties are?
I think so. Yeah, I know where they're at.
Okay. There she blows from the outside. Much better, but you can see the pucker right here still. Maybe I should push. You can definitely see the pucker still on this side. That frame right there. Well, I uncovered the cabbage plant. You see where the cow had eaten all the big, gigantic, beautiful leaves. I picked the one head from right here, but this little baby head, still alive. Covered them with these grow cloth to protect them. They've been covered for a week.
We're going to use these stainless steel zip ties instead of the hog rings that we used before. I think these will be better in that they won't puncture the plastic, because that was an issue with the hog rings. These are flatter. Hopefully they're as strong or strong. Hopefully they're stronger. Anyway, we're going to try it and see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, the side beams look like they lean on the wood. The
wood push. Oh, the wood did push out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, looking a lot better. Okay, it looks a whole lot better, doesn't it? At least still putting zip ties in the inside, holding it together, but it looks a lot better than it did. And we're going to need to put some type of a brace down the center so this doesn't happen again in the future. And we still got our mangled mess over there and over there of metal. It's really weird. Let me show you how the whole top just went down. This is really weird how strong that snow was. As you can see, the side rail bent in this way, while the top structure that goes up there bent down, across, and up. So this whole part right here was a upward beam. I don't know that it's salvageable. It's not broken all the way through. They're just bent. So I'm not sure if we can try to tweak it back up a little bit to at least hold the cloth. You know, that shade cloth. I don't know. Lesson learned. You can't leave awnings out, even shade cloth out in the snow. Rain, yeah, it went on through, but that snow, the camera wasn't on. But I found me a few potatoes. Little red potatoes. So I thought I would go ahead and see what else might be down inside here. Well, this is weird. I got a brown potato with some red potatoes. That's just weird. The brown potato, I wonder if that was the seed potato. It's not all rotty, but it has roots, a lot of good roots coming out of it. Isn't that weird? And it had red potatoes stuck to it. I don't know anything about gardening, but he might be salvageable as another seed potato to replant him. Oops, darn it. Okay, I gotta be more careful. I just scratched him. Okay. I gotta be more careful. Again, some real pretty red potatoes. Is it possible for a brown potato to turn into a red potato? I don't understand that. Nothing happened to this one. It started to do a little thing, but see, I planted brown potatoes. Okay, got me some potatoes. I think there's another bin I'm gonna check out. Battery looks like it's dying. These batteries just aren't holding up. We think it might be the battery charger, but we're not real sure. The batteries are kind of a couple of years old, and we use them a lot, so I think we're going to need to replace the batteries, truly. Anyway, let me see what's in the other one. Might lose the camera, though, but I'm going to look anyway. Got me a couple of yellow potatoes, very small. This thing that was growing really pretty and big wasn't a potato at all. I have no idea what this thing is, but it was growing nicely. Well, it said there was potatoes in there, but there was no potato, not even signs of the potato. So, and then all those brown ones that came out of that one, I'm not sure about that either, because were they the seed potatoes that I planted and then they came out that pretty red, or why were they growing on the same one? Questions, no answers. If you have answers, let me know. I'll go ahead and dry those potatoes out. There's 5 of them, five brown ones. I'm not sure. if they're a year old, if they'd even taste any good, you know, if they're the original seed potatoes. I don't know, but maybe I can use them again as seed potatoes. Maybe. I don't know that either. But I'll just take them up to the RV and lay them out and dry them up a little bit, you know, harden them and see what happens. I don't know. I don't have any answers to anything. But I do have enough red potatoes to have dinner at least a couple of times, maybe even. Okay, put my hat on because my ears were getting cold. What I've decided to do is go into that cottage that Lee has been sheetrocking and remove all of the cardboard that's in the way and take it to this other cottage for storage purposes. That way we can keep moving forward on that one cottage. Okay, I think I changed my mind on moving that cardboard today. What I need to do is get these tubs out of the elements. I thought they'd be secure with the tarp on top and the cover, but we have an ice chest over near the RV, and I went to go move it, and it was very heavy, and I looked inside, and it's full to the rim with water. Now, how did that water get in that sealed ice chest? I do not know. And so that tells me these are not going to be safe out here. So I'm going to use that shed we just built, and I'm going to try to haul these things over there. There's not a lot of room in that because we've got all those other pieces to the other sheds in there. And but I need to try it anyway. And then I did pick a few pieces of cardboard to lay out front because it is such mushy mud over there where we tromped through over and over again. And it's disgusting. So I'm going to lay these cardboards down in front so I don't sink in the mud. Okay, I'm just going to leave them in the sun for a little bit to dry. It doesn't look like any of the water breached. And there was one with a crack in it, but it happened to be a dry one. So thank goodness, because that small crack could have collected a lot of water. And the one with the small crack happened to be indoor decorations too, so they're not supposed to be in the weather. Anyway, let me show you that ice chest I was talking about. Okay, it's this ice chest I was referring to. Look. Full to the top. So I guess it's a good way to collect rainwater for emergencies. Well, here I am over at this shed, and the ground is just awful, awful. I guess the ground holds up pretty good if you don't walk on it, but once you start trouncing back and forth, it just turns to mushy soup. So the stuff in the storage shed should be okay, as long as we don't go walking about. It should just get wet and then dry up eventually. I don't know, but in time we're going to have to pour concrete or something inside there. I don't think the rocks are going to hold up, and but temporarily it works fine since we're in a push for time. And so I'll get those tubs inside of here, and we have the other sheds in there so that we're going to build, so they're taking up floor space, but I'll work around them and we'll get them all in, I'm sure. We're definitely going to need to put rocks on the outside of this thing. It's just turned to mush. Of course, the rocks will seep into the ground when it's mush like this, so I think we're going to need to put sand and rocks and stuff that's going to, I don't know, harden or something. Concrete would be best, but seriously, this is really gross. And I have to keep taking a different path over here. I keep going different directions because it's also turning soup in different places. And in one particular place, twice I dumped the tubs So I can't take that route because it's a tub dumper. Anyway, I think I only have one more load out here. One of the tubs is empty, but it's it's for the outdoor stuff that's in a box in that shed, in that cottage over there. So I don't know if I'll bring the empty one or shove the empty one in the cottage with the box that all the stuff goes in. I'll play that one by ear. Let me get that last load. I decided to go get that empty tub because it's really big. So I'll be right back one more time. Okay, I'm glad that's done. I didn't like doing that. There's a lot of things I don't like doing, but got to do them anyway, right? Today is a day to return back to the city. But for now, I am signing off. God bless you all. Thanks for watching. You be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, and subscribe. And we will be with you again on the homestead really soon. Bye-bye now.